Dear students, welcome to Guidance for Graduates. Hope our videos are helpful for you. Please subscribe to our channel and promote our videos. Coming to today's topic, PhD in Norway. As you all know, Norway has opened its door for international students. Norway has around 7 universities and 22 university colleges. All these universities and several university colleges are offering PhD programs. So these PhD open positions, they are announced at the respective university websites. Therefore, in this video, I will give an overview of PhD application procedure and also funding options for international students. Now coming to the duration of PhD programs in Norway. So the minimum duration of a PhD program is 3 years on a full-time basis. The duration of few PhD programs can be 4 years as well. In case of 4 years PhD programs, the 25% of the time of the student's time is reserved for teaching and courses for master students or bachelor students. They need to guide master or bachelor students. I think this is a good opportunity because 4 years is a good opportunity because they can gain formal training and experience in a university level teaching along with their PhD. I think it's a very good opportunity. Now coming to requirements for a PhD in Norway. Student must have completed a master degree with a strong academic record is very much required. Usually, a 2-year master's with a thesis from a recognized institution or a university is mandatory. The second most important thing is a funding plan. In order to get admitted for a PhD program, applicant may need to secure funding in advance or apply for it alongside the main application. That means funding is an essential requirement for acceptance to a PhD program. This funding can be normally from the university itself. They provide in the form of graduate assistance. So most of the PhD programs in Norway, they are funded PhD programs. That means university itself give the funding. So while making the application, students can also apply for the funding. Then there are other options for funding as well, like there are some external funding agencies. So in that case, in either case, the student has to show the proof for funding. Now coming to the application procedure for PhD in Norway. Each institute or university has its own application procedure for doctoral candidates. Therefore, it is recommended to contact them directly for more information on how to apply. But in this slide, I will try to give a general procedure followed by most of the universities. So there are 3 steps. First step is fill the online application form at the respective university website. And the candidate has to submit a project description. Either it can be a complete version or a preliminary version. If the student is allowed to hand in a preliminary project description, then later they can submit a complete version within the 6 months after they get the admission. The third most important thing is documentation of funding, as I mentioned before, that they have to show. Now coming to the required documents for making the application. These are the list of documents and applications must be submitted electronically at the program website, and also these documents has to be attached or uploaded to the website. The required documents in general, they are application with a CV and project description. So normally a description of research project including time frame for completion has to be submitted. What is project description? It is nothing but it's a description of 10-page. A project description must be at least 10-page, maximum of 10-page, and should demonstrate the applicant's knowledge of their academic literature in their particular field, and also the main issues of the particular research has to be discussed. It's not very difficult, but if they have some literature review, then they can present that. Third important thing is funding plan for the complete 3-4 years period, either in the form of a research fellow or external funding that they can show the proof. Fourth thing is certificates from both bachelor's and master degree. That means degree certificates. They have to attach the scanned copies, and also possible publications and other scientific works, if any. They also need to attach them. Copies of academic transcripts, both bachelor and master level. That means the individual semester-wise mark sheet they need to upload, and copy of documentation on English language proficiency test. So if they don't know either Norwegian or Scandinavian languages, the candidates has to show the proof of English language proficiency in the form of test. So most of the university they ask they accept either TOEFL or IELTS. In case of TOEFL, they accept around 90 and IELTS around 6.5 scores. And other thing is they need to submit reference letters from the professors or from the previous employer if they are working already. So these are the required documents. Now coming to the application time frame. The applications for a PhD position can be made throughout the year according to the open positions. The process normally takes at least 3 months. So if your application is successful, a start date will be agreed between you and your supervisor. So there is no problem on that. Now coming to visa for PhD applicants. So student has to apply for a residence permit. The students or applicants, they need to apply for a residence permit from the Norwegian Director of Immigration. Applicants for a residence permit should be made in their home country, basically. The documents required for a residence permit application are given here. A complete application form with attached passport photograph and proof of acceptance of PhD admission, and of course proof of funds, that means a graduate assistantship or external funding, and proof of valid health insurance either through a private policy or other reciprocal scheme. So for a student from non-EU or non-EEA European Economic Area and Switzerland, they also need to provide some additional documentation like documentation of accommodation and an outline of proposed studies. Like, I think this is valid for other students as well. Anyway, the fee for non-EU or EEA students is around 1100 Norwegian kroners. For EU students, there is no fee for the visa application. I think that's all for today. Thank you very much. Hope you find our videos are helpful. I hope the information on PhD in Norway is also helpful for you. If you think so, please subscribe to our channel and promote in your educational institutions. In this way, you can help us reaching many students and also for our long-term sustainability. So as you know, Guidance for Graduate has a web page and also YouTube channel and a Facebook page. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks once again. All the best for your future.
Dear students, welcome to Guidance for Graduates. Hope you find our videos are helpful. If you think so, please subscribe to our channel and promote in your education institutions. In this way, you can help us reaching many students and also for our long-term sustainability. So now, without wasting much time, let us come to the topic of today's discussion, that is scholarships in Norway. So as you know, Norway is a small country with big resources. It is a priority to Norwegian authorities to maintain and develop an education system of the high quality which is open to all, regardless of the student's social and also economical background. This is also applicable to international students. However, you should be aware that Norway is a high cost country, and as an international student, you must be able to cover your living costs in Norway during your studies. So particularly this motivates me making a video on scholarships in Norway for international students. Coming to the type of scholarships available in Norway, this slide shows the list of scholarships relevant to the international students. So mainly there are Erasmus scholarships and North Plus higher education scholarships and High North fellowship scholarships. There are other scholarships also available for short-term and country-specific scholarships. However, I'm not listing all those things, so please refer to this link www.studyinnorway.info for more details. So now coming to the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. These scholarships are provided for Erasmus Mundus joint master degree programs. That means for the students who have applied for these Erasmus Mundus joint master degree programs. So what are these Erasmus Mundus joint master degree programs? These are high quality study programs at a master level offered by a consortium of at least 3 European higher education institutions. The duration of these master programs lasts between 1 to 2 years, and these programs led to the award of a recognized double degree or joint degree or multiple degrees. So students have to study in at least two of these institutions. So Erasmus Mundus scholarships are available for students who have been admitted to an Erasmus Mundus master degree course. So these scholarships are around €700 per month, and there is a tuition fee waiver also. So I recommend to visit this website for more details. Now coming to the Erasmus Exchange Scholarship. In Europe, normally universities encourages exchange studies. Similarly, universities in Norway also encourages students to go abroad for 1 or 2 semesters. Therefore, students no need to worry if you are unable to get admission in your dream university. You can always study there with the exchange program while getting paid some money in the form of scholarships. So this Erasmus exchange program offers students from EU or EA countries enroll at European higher education institutions the possibility to study abroad as part of their degree to supplement their studies. This exchange lasts between 3 to 12 months. So for more information, contact your home institute or home university or the national agency of your home country. This scholarship is around €500 per month to cover the living expenses. Now coming to the North Plus Higher Education Scholarship. This scholarship is also for mobility or exchange students, and also it is applicable for scientific staff or teachers between the Nordic and Baltic nations. The Nordic Higher Education Program is a mobility and network program in the higher education sector on bachelor and master's levels for the Nordic and Baltic countries. The aim of this program is to create collaboration between the institutions that participates in the program through exchange, and also to encourage research among these institutions. For more details about this North Plus Higher Education Scholarship, visit the link given here. Now coming to the High North Fellowship programs. The High North Fellowship programs offer scholarships to the students from the countries Canada, Japan, Russia, South Korea, and the US who are willing to attend the institutions in Norway as part of their higher education. The program is funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Each fellowship recipient receives a monthly stipend of approximately around 9,500 Norwegian kroners, and also they receive a travel grant of the same amount. For more details about this scholarship, please visit the website siu.nwo. So this slide gives more details about the siu.nwo. What is SIU stands for? SIU stands for Norwegian Center for International Cooperation in Education. It is a public Norwegian agency promoting international cooperation in education and research. SIU offers several grants and scholarships for international students as shown in the figure here. This figure is taken from the siu.nwo website. So visit their website siu.nwo for more details about these scholarships, different scholarships available to particular countries and different research programs. So with this slide, I'll conclude my presentation. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you find our videos are helpful. If you think it is helpful, please subscribe to our channel. I'll also promote you in our education institutions. In this way, you can help us reaching many students and our long-term sustainability, as I mentioned before. So Guidance for Graduates has a web page, YouTube channel, and a Facebook page. So subscribe to that, and thanks once again. All the best for your career.